Everyone, this is Vickriman, and I'm here with my wife Danielle.
Hi.
We are back with Dwarf Fortress. It's been a while since we've been on the channel, but we did a series before. This time we're trying something totally new. We're going to have split screen Dwarf Fortress. On the left is going to be my screen, and on the right is going to be hers. And we're going to be just kind of playing together and sort of talking through what's going on with two totally separate forts.
Twice the fun.
Twice the fun. So, hoping that'll be a cool thing. I think it's a good idea. It was all Danielle's idea. So, on the left is my screen, and I am playing on a world that I generated, and the site that I picked, I actually was poking through the Legends viewer and found about information about a dragon named Doran Glowing Brands, the Golden Pearl. So this dragon, it was pretty rampagey, went through all the different towns and stuff, but was eventually slain. But I did locate where the dragon's lair is, and now it's empty. So the idea of this fort is the dwarves have come to the dragon's cave, and they're gonna go and resettle it and take it for themselves. And the idea being that with the new raiding features and stuff like that, sort of thinking about refilling the cave with treasures that we claim from other sites. So that's what I'm doing there on the left. I'm already embarked. Pretty standard setup, but I wanted to have a couple miners that were really good, but otherwise it's pretty standard. So what you got going on?
Well, I'm a serial world genner. I have very particular needs, and I spent a lot of time generating world after world after world. This time I wanted to try how do you say it? A taiga? Is that how you say it? Taiga?
I'm not sure.
It's basically a cold forest. And A, that seems dwarfy. B, you get grizzly bears there. And I really want some war grizzly bears. In fact, our symbol is a grizzly bear. But why I ended up picking the site, I mean, it has lots of minerals. It has everything you could possibly need, basically, except for sand, I think, which might be a bit of a problem. But what I want to, obviously we have a volcano, but what I want to do is, you see down, we embarked right here, and if you go up a few levels though, you see that these two areas kind of start to separate. So you have like two peaks. So what I want to do is kind of carve out the few levels where the two peaks are combined, and then basically have the fort span these two peaks with a bunch of like perilous bridges over top or connecting them. And I want to do bedrooms and things with windows, hence why the sand, we're going to need to import it, in the side of the cliff. So usually when I play Dwarf Fortress, I build down, but I plan to basically only build up. So we'll build up into the peaks, and like we'll just use the lower levels for mining ores. And I put a lot of emphasis on how my fort looks. So that's how I play. I play with the most minerals possible, and the most materials possible, so that everything can be pretty. So we'll see how we do.
Yes, your forts are much prettier than mine.
Yeah, in my last ones I've gone with more of a organic look, and I think maybe this one might be a little bit of a mix of, you know, your standard boxes and organic, but we'll see how we go. So are you actually doing something over there?
Oh my goodness.
What? What's oh my goodness?
Oh, it's an elk bird. It's not a big deal. It looks like the bottom layer of the cave that I can see, it actually goes to what appears to be undiscovered parts of the cavern. So that could be interesting. Okay, now we're seeing more of it. It is closed off, actually.
Oh, you thought you might be open to the caverns right away?
And we may be, actually. Because that looks like the grass. Oh no, that's microcline. Never mind. So part of the initial thing here is we're gonna have to scout out this cave and see what's going on. We can see right there is actually the entrance at the top of the mountain, which we're gonna make the actual entrance to the fort. And you can see it has like a flat top right above that on the summit. It's actually a very tall mountain.
So because I like my fort to look a certain way, I did start with 3 miners. So I'm excavating this little hall that eventually we're going to channel down and separate the 2 mountains. But I'm going to use this little hall right now for the temporary fort, and I'm going to start building the real one as soon as possible with my 3 miners. I should cut down some trees. We should mention both of us have not really played in probably over a year.
That's true. So the key binding, I may be a little slow.
Well, and what are all the new things that have happened since the last time we played?
Well, raiding for sure.
Yes, raiding. We need to raid people. I'm so excited.
I'm not sure. What else? You read the Reddit.
Yeah,
thread a lot.
I'm also really excited for there's pedestals and display cases now.
Oh,
So you can
for
then-
like a museum.
Yes, and yeah, now you can designate a museum. And you can steal things from other civilizations and put it in your museum. Which sounds fun. Yes, I'm struggling with the key bindings a bit. Okay.
Trying to determine. I think we're probably gonna have to farm like off-site because there's really no soil connected to this cave.
Okay. So I always here's a question for you. Should I put in a farming door?
A farming door. What do you mean by that?
Well, because I intend to eventually like have my main door go through this like pass between the 2 mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do something different, and I usually just put my trade depot on the main level, but I'm gonna actually use ramps and like put it up high, and it's gonna be a whole thing. We have to cross over a bridge, blah blah blah.
Sure.
But should I have that be my only entrance, or should I put like, a little entrance that goes from the farm plots to like outside where the animals are and stuff?
I would say no if you're planning to get the caverns open so you can have internal pastures eventually.
I never do that because like, I don't know why. It just seems kind of not dwarfy. Although what might be dwarfy is eventually moving your animals down to the caverns.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Trying to determine how far this is away from the entrance.
I think maybe I will, and maybe I'll make a walled garden eventually.
Silt counts as soil, doesn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
And I will say I don't know what I'm going to do, but I mean some people probably don't like it, but sometimes, especially when I'm using doing an organic design, so like I like to follow the veins, like mineral veins for hallways and things. I will use reveal in Dwarf Hack to see where those are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Maybe I won't. Cat being obnoxious.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, okay. So this isn't too bad, really. Okay, yeah. So what we can do is create like a little path going this way. And this other hill has some soil in it. So we'll just access it from underground. Because, yeah, that's all silt. So we'll get that going so that we can get some farms.
Okay, that cat must be dealt with. She's trying to claw down the drapes. Okay, I do find it, like, strangely difficult to talk and do this at the same time.
Well,
The same sort of efficiency. Oh, so one thing since temples were added to the game and there's all the different gods that the dwarves worship, I love doing themed temples.
Mm-hmm.
So I've looked in Legends and I already know what my dwarves' gods are, and so the wheels are already turning for what kind of temples we can make. Let's see if I pull it up. Well, I need more mining orders. So did you say the thing about filling the dragon's lair with treasures?
Yes.
What kind of treasures?
All the artifacts we can find.
Let's see where this vein goes.
There's some elves that live not too far away. Might be paying them some visits.
That's kind of a cool vein. Maybe I'll mine that one out. Yes, I do have all my neighbors. Every dwarves, humans, elves, goblins are all my neighbors, so that's good.
So, since we're using the cave and its natural formation has slopes instead of stairs and they're not all connected, that might make traffic a little difficult. I mean, we can always build stairs in later, but I think I'm gonna try to have like the living area in this level here.
Why are these people so slow?
And yeah, what we can do is just build some stairs in.
So we are doing window capture, which means like when we're using Dwarf Therapist to manage our labors, you will not see that, unfortunately.
So this workshop area is going to have connection to the main slope, as well as stairs that lead into the living area.
Make my little seed stockpile.
Oops.
Open this up, actually.
Don't forget there are mining priorities if you have a bunch of stuff you're queuing up.
Yeah, well, my problem right now is my miners don't have a lot to do because I don't know what the vision is yet.
Sure.
I feel like I should be talking instead of just like staring blankly at my screen trying to come up with the vision. See, I don't think do I want to? No, we don't want to mine that out here.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't count. 1.
You know
2,
about Dig
3,
Vein,
4,
right?
5,
Or you
6,
haven't forgotten
7,
about it?
8, 9. Yeah, I do.
Control
Shift V.
See, I even got it wrong, and I just did it. You just do it without thinking about what's happening.
Let's see how they did on this little tunnel here. Haven't done that yet. Alright, it's already summer, because I started with a world that had already been played with a bit, so it must have been part of the way through the spring already.
So because I have 3 miners, I have my carpenter is my mason is my woodcutter, and I designated way too much wood for chopping. So everyone's gonna be sleeping on the floor for a bit.
Oh, that's one thing I kind of forgot to do.
Designate wood?
Yeah, might as well have them chop trees. These are fairly close to the fort. It's a somewhat larger embark because it's mountainous, and so it doesn't really have any trees in the biome where the cave is. But I managed to pick up a few squares of the neighboring one, so we'd have some wood. So that works. Is this wood, metal here? Ooh, yes. Hematite.
Oh, already, huh?
It's on the surface.
So what kind of animals did you bring along?
I brought pigs and chickens, and a dog and a cat.
A war dog?
Just a dog, because I didn't. Can't remember if I made a trainer or not, but you know, we'll eventually train it, I suppose.
You have your plots set up already?
For farming?
Yeah.
No, because they have to dig a tunnel to it.
Do you have a lot of soil?
No, the soil's fairly far away.
Oh. Why I'm doing quarry bushes? That's probably dumb.
So unfortunately, I'll probably have to haul a lot of plants into the fort. Of course, I suppose we can just mine in from the other side, right? So we can just get started.
Okay, I think I did that right.
Because mining in the soil will be way quicker.
Okay, we've got farm plots started.
Oh, hang on, don't do that.
My temporary workshops are finally getting built. Animals I brought sheep. I always bring sheep. You know, there's wool, there's cheese, they're a good all-purpose. They seem dwarfy too.
They have milk as well?
Yes. That's why I don't bring goats, is because you can't milk goats, which I don't think.
That doesn't seem right.
No, sorry. You can't shear goats. So you can milk them out, shear them, so it seems like better. And I usually do bring some sort of egg-laying animal, but you just end up with so many eggs,
Sure.
and food isn't really a problem that I decided to just skip it this time.
The fort that I was playing food was a big problem. It was in the Arctic island.
Ah. Did you ever make it down to the caverns to...
No.
Okay.
All right, we've got space now. We can at least start doing some planting. So that we'll have something.
Make my seed stockpile.
I did bring a lot of extra plum helmets just to get started.
Regular plump helmets?
Spawn.
Oh.
So yeah, we can do... That row works. And I can expand a bit more. And I suppose I'll make a little area here. It has like a double connection. And then I'll put a seed stockpile right there.
Did you bring any military dwarves?
I did not.
I did.
Well, I think maybe I give somebody one or two an axe.
I made one who's a tactician and a teacher, and I'm hoping that will help me in raids, so she can be my squad leader.
Oh, is that a thing that it
Oh,
does?
I know tactician is. Teacher seemed like it'd be helpful, but who knows? Oh, so do you know the names of everything that you named? You know, your fortress and your group and everything?
Oh yes, I I should have said that. The name of the fort is very apt for what we're doing. It's called Dragon Squat. So we're squatting on the dragon's cave. I don't remember the name of the group. The symbol, I don't remember the name of it, but it's a symbol of the dragon who used to live here specifically. And then a mountain and some dwarves. And it says the dragon is dead and the dwarves are contemplating the mountain.
I'm gonna put my little, I like to get the office down. To start getting my records updated.
It's a good call.
Yeah, we're just living in this hallway for now. It's lovely, let me tell you.
I've got real habitations queued up, but
I need to... So, okay, my mountain, the name of my mountain, because you know you can see that when you embark, is the Grand Axe. So therefore I thought we needed to make sure we have some good axe dwarf squads. So I'm going to do that. And as such, the name of my group is the First Axe. The name of the fortress is the Mother Mountain. And my symbol is a grizzly bear in a menacing pose with like other grizzly bears behind her. And the name of the symbol is the Ferocity of Mothers. So I want grizzly bears. I want axes.
pretty good. That's how you do that.
Nobles, have you set your bookkeeper and stuff?
No.
Good old nobles. Everyone loves nobles, right?
Well, the initial ones, yes.
Okay, here's your little office in the hallway. Enjoy.
I'll be able to hotkey there.
Here's our luxurious dining room.
Should probably do that over at the farm as well.
God, what are you doing, man? Build the beds. Probably sleeping, that's what he says. Stock, temporary food stock. Which I know right now is really inconvenient to the farms, but tough tiddlywinks for doors, you can walk.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna set up my catch-all stockpile there for now, so we can move everything off the wagon.
Okay. I guess what I need to figure out is where my first, like, real level is gonna be.
Like for your real fort?
Yeah, because what we're living in right now is
Oh.
eventually gonna be, like, open to the outside.
There's way more silt than I thought.
You
A lot
got
closer.
You got, silk in the cavern?
Silt.
Oh, silt. Not silk. That's
Why
less
are
exciting.
they setting buckets everywhere?
What?
They're just sitting buckets out in the middle of hallways.
Buckets? How many? Did you bring buckets?
A few, just in case I needed them.
That is, like, the most noobish move I've ever heard. Why would you bring a bucket?
I don't know. Well, now they're all sitting in the hall.
Those cost, like, 20 points. As long as you're not on a, like, no wood embark.
I don't understand why there's no stockpile there. They're just sitting in the hall.
Okay, so... There's...
So honestly, we can have farms way closer than that.
Showing off your master Dwarf Fortress skills right now.
Well, I didn't know it was there.
Just kidding. Okay, so the way this volcano is, I would like the eventually, it probably won't happen the first year, but the caravan to have to cross a bridge. So like it will go in one side and go up and then have to cross the bridge over to the depot on the other side. But a caravan needs at least a 3-tile wide hallway, and I might make it bigger. And the hallway needs to be able to fit around this volcano, which like up here it won't fit. So
Do this first, please.
like here it would probably fit. How far up is this? Oh, that's a good few levels up. You know, we want the fall to hurt if they fall, right? So, what happens if I make... So, part of doing a more organic fortress is doing fewer levels, right? Like, a lot of people will tell you the most efficient way to build a fortress is very vertically. Because movement for dwarves, like 1 tile up or down is the same as 1 tile left or right. So you like stack it in a big tower for for them to move the quickest and blah, blah, blah. But that's boring and not very dwarfy. So I tend to, I definitely have multiple levels, but I tend to make large sprawling levels, especially for like the main level with the tavern and like the library and that kind of stuff. I like to have in one big sprawling level. Oh, this will be kind of interesting because our levels are divided across this bridge, so. Let's see where this vein goes. Maybe it will inspire us. It's not bad.
All right.
Don't want it to poke out here, though. Where is this vein? If we did that, the volcano would flow everywhere. That seems bad.
There is silt here, but there's like rock in the middle. So it might be hard to mine out appropriately to where you're sure that you're gonna have the right space. But we'll give it a shot.
Okay, so I found some interesting looking veins. But especially for the caravan, they're not quite wide enough in some places, so I'm just kind of filling it out. And I think we're gonna have the main entrance be on the volcano side. And then here we're gonna cross over into this I think will be one of the main areas. So we'll put definitely the trading depot there, probably a tavern and social kind of stuff. What are you doing over there?
I'm waiting for these miners to finish this area for my stockpile, but I think they might be going to sleep.
Yeah, mine are sleeping in the stockpile.
Actually, no, they went back to the wagon to eat.
Okay, we do need to put a stair in so they can actually access this. Question is, where do we want to do that?
Nope.
So, it's good to have a stair by your farms, right? And ideally, at least your farms. I'm not that big on min-maxing, but there's so much hauling with your farms and food. I don't want that much space between the farm and the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So I put my stair up somewhere around here. Well, that's not bad. And then we could probably put the kitchens like on this side of the this hallway we're making, and then maybe put our like dining tavern over here. Although I'm hoping that this silt does not extend too far in, because dwarves don't build in soil. Okay. So hopefully that will work out.
Okay, a couple miners are back to work. Or one of them is. Perfect. Whoop. Perfect.
This stair will be like a bit of a utility stair, not the main stair, but right now we can use it to access where we want to mine.
Oh, hang on.
Maybe I'll just let them come up and see what it looks like before I connect it.
That.
Okay, we finally have some beds. There. Be happy. 3 beds. What more could you ask for?
7, maybe?
I know. Not get ahead of ourselves. There's only 2 tables in the dining hall. Oh, what I also like to do pretty soon is make just a little temple outside so that they can pray. Because they get cranky if they can't pray. They're very religious dwarves, apparently. As of the temple update.
Not a nice way to avoid sun sickness as well.
Oh, putting it outside? Yes. Although, like, that's not very dwarfy, so in the end, I usually end up dismantling that one once I have fancy temples.
Oh no. Got migrants already.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not... Oh, no. You need hands in the beginning, unless they're all children.
That's true.
Okay, so that's good. This part of our stair is already showing stone, so it looks like the soil doesn't go in that far. I was hoping I would see a vein here that I could follow over, but I guess we'll just have to freehand it. Oh, apparently they could get in already. They could go up the ramps. If this can be straight, that's fine. Yeah, one of the things that's gonna be really annoying about my plan to separate the mountains is like getting rid of all of the ramps. So that my Bridge of Doom is like not just circumvented.
So I got 3 farmers and a lye maker.
3 farmers and a lye maker. Did you check their military
child.
tab? Do they have any military skills?
No, I haven't. I just looked at their titles right now. So you won't be able to see me pull up therapist, but that's what I'm doing.
So I still have snow because I'm in a really cold region. I would say the one thing this embark site lacks is a river. Do you have a river?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. We're at that beginning of the river that I was showing you before.
Oh, that's right. Is it a brook that they can wade across, or do you need a bridge?
I am not sure, but they can go around it because we're at the beginning of the river.
What is this? Garnerite? Isn't that copper? Ooh, native platinum.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's been a while since we gotta mine out the platinum. We're not just leaving that sitting there. Goodness gracious.
We did get a great tracker who is a competent swordsman.
I never do hunting or fishing.
But that's the only military skills, that one guy. We have a great musician, though.
Oh, very handy.
One guy, his only skills are building designer and potash maker.
Oh, I love a good potash maker. Have you ever used potash?
No. Is it used for fertilizer or something?
Yes. I think you also use it for that special kind of glass, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, I always forget to. You want to set your bookkeeper settings? What do you mean no office? Did I not assign you to the office?
Let's build some wheelbarrows. That'll help us out.
Did you set your bookkeeper settings?
No, I don't have an office yet. Everybody's hauling right now. I'm waiting for the mason to have a chance to build the mason workshop.
Yeah, we need some. I suppose doors aren't going to do us that much good because I have all these hills, these ramps that still lead into my fortress. So I guess screw doors. But what we will get is a weapon rack, so our axe dwarf can start training. And we'll get some more beds and some more table, chairs.
Obviously, this location is temporary for the mason workshop. Table, chair, table, chair, table, chair, table, chair. Alright, well, we should probably cut the episode off and wait till next time to continue on. You got anything pressing to say before we leave?
Oh, pressing? No.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
See ya.